Justin Bieber revealed every celebrity connected to Diddy. Bold, revealing, dangerous. Justin Bieber just dropped a bombshell, and in doing so, he may have exposed a web of celebrities tied to Diddy's inner circle. Is this the beginning of a major unraveling in Hollywood? In today's video, we're breaking down the names, the connections, and the very real implications of Bieber's revelations. But before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to watch new celebrity stories. The silence breaks. The courtroom is tense. The air inside feels heavier than ever. Cameras click relentlessly. Reporters lean forward, trying to catch every subtle shift, every nervous glance, every whispered word. Outside, crowds gather behind barricades, eyes glued to screens waiting for updates. It's week 2 of the explosive trial surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, one of the most powerful, and now most scrutinized, figures in the entertainment world. Then, amid all the chaos, something unexpected happens. Justin Bieber, the global pop sensation who once captivated the world with his boyish charm and catchy melodies, finally breaks his silence. And it's not just a passing comment or vague tweet. This is a public reckoning. For years, the relationship between Justin Bieber and Diddy has sparked questions, curiosity, and concern. The bond between the two raised eyebrows. An older, influential mogul appearing to mentor a teenage star. It was brushed off at the time, but now, Justin is pulling back the curtain. He's not only distancing himself from Diddy, but naming names, exposing what he describes as a toxic culture, and setting the stage for one of the most revealing celebrity testimonies in recent memory. A long time coming, Justin's statement wasn't some off-the-cuff interview moment. It was a deliberate, emotional, and deeply personal message. In it, he poured out years of pain, confusion, and regret. Most notably, he called out several celebrities by name, individuals he believes either enabled Diddy's behavior, covered it up, or failed to protect vulnerable young stars like himself. And what made this statement even more impactful? This is the first time Justin Bieber has publicly addressed his connection to Diddy in such explicit terms. Over the years, he remained mostly silent, vague interviews, dodged questions. But now, with mounting legal pressure on Diddy, Bieber decided enough was enough. He isn't just telling his story. He's demanding the truth and accountability. Bieber and Diddy, the past connection. To understand why Bieber's revelations matter so much, we have to go back to where it all started. When Justin Bieber burst onto the scene in 2009, he was just a kid, a teen with a YouTube following, angelic voice, and a dream. He was quickly picked up by Scooter Braun, and soon after, Usher helped launch him into superstardom. But not long after Bieber became a household name, Diddy entered the picture. The hip-hop mogul publicly announced that he wanted to mentor Justin. He said they were going to hang out more. They were spotted together in clubs, on red carpets, and at elite Hollywood gatherings. To some, it seemed like a friendly mentor-style bond. To others, especially looking back now, it raised serious red flags. Photos and footage show a 14-year-old Justin in environments far from age-appropriate. In one instance, he's seen riding in Diddy's car late at night, surrounded by adults and high-profile party scenes. At the time, no one in the industry questioned it, or if they did, they stayed silent. Now, as Diddy faces a storm of legal battles, Bieber has decided to speak out about what those years were really like. Allegations surrounding Diddy. Before diving into the celebrities Justin called out, it's essential to understand the broader context. Over the past year, Diddy has faced a wave of serious allegations. Multiple women, and some men, have come forward accusing him of sexual misconduct, human trafficking, physical abuse, and coercive control. Some stories date back decades. Others are more recent. The lawsuits and investigations have sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Federal agents have raided Diddy's properties. Former bodyguards, assistants, and artists are speaking out. Allegations suggest that Diddy used his power and wealth to create a secretive, dangerous environment, particularly at parties and private events. And now, with these allegations gaining traction, Bieber's testimony could mark a turning point. What Justin said, and why it matters. In his official statement, Bieber didn't accuse Diddy of specific crimes, but he didn't need to. His words painted a chilling picture, one of manipulation, pressure, and a deep sense of unease that haunted him throughout his teenage years. Bieber said that Diddy had a way of getting into your head. He described feeling like he couldn't say no, that his career might suffer if he pushed back. He recalled being invited to elite parties where drugs and alcohol flowed freely, even when he was underage. More importantly, he said he wasn't alone, that many others witnessed the same things but said nothing. And that's where the names start to come in. First up, Usher, the man who helped launch Justin's career. Bieber expressed deep disappointment. While he didn't accuse Usher of wrongdoing, he said Usher never warned him about the risks of getting close to Diddy. This stung especially hard as Justin considered Usher a mentor, even a big brother. Interestingly, Usher has his own past with Diddy. When he was 14, he briefly lived with Diddy in New York, supposedly to help his music career. Usher once described those days as a learning experience, but now some wonder what exactly he learned and witnessed during that time. Did Usher stay quiet because he was scared too? Or was he protecting something more? Next, Bieber named Ray J the singer, actor, and reality TV personality known for his connections to many powerful people in the industry. Justin claimed that Ray J was often at the same parties and events hosted by Diddy, and even hinted that Ray J may have introduced younger stars into those environments. Although Ray J hasn't responded publicly, his silence is being noticed. Fans and insiders alike are questioning how deep his involvement might go and whether he played a bigger role than anyone realized. Kanye West is no stranger to controversy, but Bieber's comments shed new light on their shared past. According to Justin, Kanye attended several private gatherings hosted by Diddy, events where underage artists, alcohol, and uncomfortable situations often collided. Bieber suggested that Kanye saw what was happening and said nothing. He also pointed out that once Kanye began speaking against Hollywood elites, he was quickly blacklisted and labeled as unstable. Bieber now believes Kanye's exile from mainstream entertainment might be connected to his refusal to play by the rules, the same rules that protected people like Diddy for years. French Montana, a rapper with close ties to Diddy, was also called out in Justin's statement. Bieber didn't hold back, saying that French was more than just a friend or guest at Diddy's parties. It wasn't Justin's words, one of the guys who made it all happen. That includes setting up events, shielding Diddy from legal exposure, and turning a blind eye to disturbing behavior. Justin alleged that many of these parties involved underage guests, drugs, psychological pressure, and enforced silence, and that French Montana played a key role in keeping it all under wraps. Justin's tone changed when he spoke about Cassie, the former singer and Diddy's longtime girlfriend, who recently filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of rape and years of abuse. Bieber said Cassie was one of the first to try to warn him. She allegedly told him to be careful and not get too close to Diddy's inner circle. At the time, Bieber admits he didn't listen. He said he regrets ignoring her, and now sees Cassie as one of the few people who tried to speak the truth before it was too late. He called her brave and said her decision to come forward helped give him the courage to do the same. Finally, Bieber touched on his relationship with Chris Brown. He didn't make direct accusations, but he did suggest that Chris had knowledge of Diddy's behavior. Bieber recalled moments where Chris warned him not to go to certain events, but never explained why. Now looking back, Justin believes Chris was trying to protect him without blowing the whistle. Bieber expressed frustration that even those who knew something still stayed silent. According to Bieber, nearly everyone in Diddy's circle knew something was wrong, but fear, fame, and loyalty kept them from speaking out. He ended this part of his statement by saying, "I needed someone to step in. No one did. And now I won't be silent for the next kid who finds himself in that same room." What do you think? Is Bieber trying to warn the world or just distancing himself from a storm? Let's talk in the comments. Your take matters. And if you want more stories that shake up Hollywood, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay fearless, and follow the truth wherever it leads.